Welcome to One Stop Web Solutions. I am your host, George Stamores, and today's video is about the top 10 effective strategies for boosting your website's SEO. So number one is keyword research. Now, keyword research is absolutely critical when it comes to doing SEO. You can't do SEO without keyword research. So basically, for those of you who are completely new to this, keyword research is identifying relevant keywords that are related to your niche and target audience using tools like the Google Keyword Planner or the tool that I use, which is Ubersuggest, SEMrush. There are quite a few. But my favorite is Ubersuggest because of the fact of how it's very cost effective. Whereas the other ones tend to be like $400-500 a month, whereas Ubersuggest is about $50 AUD a month. So, but that's essentially what keyword research is all about. It's about finding what key phrases your target audience is typing into Google when they're trying to find your product. So one of the things that you do is you focus on long tail keywords with moderate search volume and low competition. So that allows you to optimize for specific user intent. But really what you're looking for is to get targeted traffic. And what I mean by targeted traffic is, one of the really good things about SEO is it's about getting people who actually want to buy your product to your website to buy it. So it's not an invasive form of marketing like other forms of marketing are. But keyword research is the first effective strategy. Without keyword research, you don't have SEO. The next one, or number 2 in the list, is on-page optimization. Now, what on-page optimization refers to is optimizing your website's title tags, meta descriptions, headers, and to include target keywords and improve organic search visibility. It also means ensuring your content is well structured, easy to read, and provides value to visitors. All of this is just simply put about, and it comes back to your keyword research, is once you've identified what your keyword research is, it's all about targeting your each page to a specific key phrase, right? So that anybody who happens to be looking for that key phrase will find at least one page on your website that's optimized for that key phrase. So on-page optimization is the second effective strategy. The third is creating high-quality content. Now, this should go without saying, but creating informative, engaging, and original content is absolutely vital, especially if it addresses the needs and interests of your target audience. It's also about regularly updating your website with fresh content so that you keep people coming back. So this is the third effective strategy. You need high quality content. If you're just using what they call farm content to generate the same content over and over again, it's probably not going to work. It also has to be original. That's the important thing here, original and engaging, right? The next strategy is using mobile-friendly design. So it's all about ensuring your website is mobile responsive and optimized for a seamless user experience across all devices, right? So mobile friendliness is a key ranking factor for search engines. In fact, a lot of people who actually use the web do it from mobiles. So it's absolutely imperative that when you create a website, that you are creating it with that making sure that your design works seamlessly on mobile. Most of the website design tools like Shopify and WordPress allow you to do this quite easily. But it is an absolutely important function, especially in today's age. Website has to be mobile friendly. The next one is page speed optimization, which is all about improving your website's loading speed by optimizing pages, images, minimizing HTTP requests, and leveraging browser caching, right? So obviously it's important for quite a few reasons. The first reason it's important is that if your web page does not load fast enough, the client will actually bounce off to somewhere else, right? So one of the important things about doing SEO is trying to minimize your bounce rate. And your bounce rate is basically the percentage of people who came to your website and left within like a second. I think it is a second or 2 seconds, right? So making sure that your website loads fast is absolutely vital. Nowadays, it's very important. It's a lot more important than it used to be. But it's a lot easier to do it nowadays than it used to, because there's all sorts of tools that allow you to optimize your website. This especially applies to WordPress websites, in my experience. Like, you need to optimize images, and you need to have a browser cache app, a caching app, when you're using a WordPress website, to make sure that it loads quite fast, right? The next one is link building. Right, so that involves building high-quality backlinks from authoritative websites within your niche to improve your website's authority and credibility, right? And it's all about focusing on acquiring natural and relevant links through guest blogging, influencer outreach, and content promotion. That being said, if we go back to point number 3, which was high-quality content, if you are creating high-quality content, right, this should actually happen naturally. But you also want to, like do like guest blogging as well, and content promotion, in order to make sure that your content is reaching your target audience, right? But essentially, the way that it should work is you create high quality content, and Google gets that content to the right people. They link to your website, and it just gets good from there. Right? But link building is important, because every time you get a link from an authoritative website, it's basically like a tick for your website. It's basically like a vote that your website's good. Right? The next one is local SEO, which is all about optimizing your website for local search by claiming and optimizing your Google My Business listing. Right? So it's also about encouraging positive reviews and citations from local directories to improve your visibility in local search results. So local SEO is probably more relevant for you if you actually have a business and you operate within a local geographical area. If you operate within a local geographic area, then local SEO is absolutely vital. Simply put, because you want people, say, typing in plumber near me, and if your business is near them, to come up first, preferably. Point number 8 is social media integration, which is all about leveraging social media platforms to promote your content, engage with your audience, and build brand awareness. Social signals can indirectly impact your website's SEO by driving traffic and increasing your website's authority. So, when I say social media integration, though, that doesn't necessarily mean using paid ads. It could literally just mean creating a Facebook page and uploading your content or shorts onto your Facebook page, right? So one of the good things about social media integration is it allows you to build a target niche that you can interact with, right? A lot of websites like WordPress and Shopify have tools that allow you to integrate social media automatically into your website, right? But it is very, very important to understand the value of free marketing from social media platforms. And if you do paid marketing, it's also important. So before we move on to number 9, what I'm going to discuss with you is I have created a Udemy course that teaches you how to create a WordPress website in Elementor from scratch, and how to upload it onto a live server, and how to create a local test environment where you will build the website on that server, on that local website server, before you upload it onto the live server. If you're interested in that, check the link in the description below. There'll be a coupon code there which will be valid for the next couple of days. And there'll also be a link to the course if you're interested. All right, so now we're going to move on to number 9, which is schema markup. Now, this is all about implementing schema markup to provide search engines with additional context about your website's content. Schema markup can enhance your website's appearance in search results and improve click-through rates. Now, schema markup isn't that complicated to implement, especially if you're working with Shopify. There's a plugin that literally does it for you. Schema markup is what it does is it gives the search engine Google additional context about a page. So sometimes when you type in a particular question, you'll see this little box underneath in the search engine in Google that will answer your question. And that's pretty much what schema markup does. It also in the shopping area, it also adds more information. So it's absolutely critical that you include schema markup. It's not the first thing that you should be doing, but you should be implementing a plugin if you're using WordPress or Shopify to get schema markup happening for your website. It may be worthwhile looking into schema markup. I'm sure you can find a Skillshare course on it. I haven't looked into that, but yeah, so schema markup is very important, but not the first thing. And the last point, which is point number 10, which I cannot stress enough and is literally the whole point, is regular monitoring and analysis. And what that means is monitoring your website's performance using tools like Google Analytics and Google Search Console, and analyzing key metrics such as organic traffic, keyword rankings, and conversion rates to identify areas of your improvement and refine your SEO strategy over time. This is absolutely key. This is also the reason why SEO integrates with other forms of marketing, because it gets you data. Once you've set up everything else, you should be using Google Analytics and you should be using Google Search Console, right? Google Analytics is very useful because it gives you ideas about demographics, but also it tells you things like what Google search queries, which is what people are typing into Google, are bringing people to your website. So if you look in your analytics and you see that there's a search for a key phrase that you haven't optimized for, right, that's getting people it's getting you a lot of traffic, it's obviously going to be worthwhile to create its own page or its own video, right, for that particular key phrase, because you can see that key phrase is already driving traffic to your website. So this was our video on 10 effective strategies for boosting your website's SEO. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description if you're interested to the course. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.